Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create personalized, elegant birthday card. If you like it, I really hope you'll enjoy today's tutorial, as I'm going to use iris folding technique. Here I've got some leftover scraps from My Dearest Jane collection from Relatively Thoughtful. As you can see, I don't really have that many. That's why for today's card I decided to use iris folding technique. I haven't used it in actually couple of years, so today is the day. To create my card, I'm going to use Nestables cutting dies from Kraft products. In the set you've got 20 nesting dies, and I'm going to use the biggest one to create the front and the back panel using white card, and then the smaller one to create my focal element. With that filigree, beautiful nested ovals cutting dies, I'm going to create a border using Kraft card, and this way I'm going to have very nice contrast on my card. If you've never ever got beautiful oval nesting dies, these sets are absolutely stunning. So it is time to create our card. So I've got the white Kraft and also the white that will go at the front, and it will be time to add a little bit more interest to the front panel. So from my stash, I took one of the Crafters Companion cutting dies called Glamour. It has that amazing dress shape, so I thought today is the day to try that iris folding technique. In the packaging you have the die set, but also that iris folding template that I'm going to use with the design papers I chose for today's card. So the first thing you have to do is to place your die where you want it, and then use your low tack tape and adhere it so it doesn't move when you put it through a die cutting machine. When this is ready, we're going to die cut it, and then with the leftover dress I can use it for future project. So it looks very empty with that Kraft cut underneath, but don't worry, now it is time to use the iris folding template. So using my low tack tape, I'm going to adhere the front of the card with the template. It's very crucial that you put those together, because we don't want them to move when we start putting all those amazing papers we chose. So it is time to cut all those strips here, and I'm going to create, let's say, narrow strips up to 1 inch width. And when these are ready, it will be time to start following all the numbers. With the blue ones here, you can see they are a little bit narrower, because I already knew where I'm going to put them on my dress. So I'm going to start with number 1 on a template, and using my low tack tape, I'm going to attach it to the back of the front panel, so no one will ever see those. So it looks very messy at the beginning, but don't worry, when you finish it, it will look stunning. As you can see, now it is time to fold some of the stripes here, and it's always a good idea to use your bone folder, and this way we are going to make sure that it looks professionally finished. Now I'm going to find number 2, and as you can see, the fold goes in the middle on the card, and this way it will look stunning when you finish. So for this card I decided to go with some orange and red colors, and I think this color palette together works so well. So I'm going to use red, orange, and so on, and add a little bit of blue for extra interest and contrast on the card. So as you can see, I use that blue for the belt, and this way it will look gorgeous when you finish. How often do you create cards with dress designs? I really wonder, because I created a couple of cards in the past and I really like every single one. This card is for a colleague of mine, and she really likes pretty dresses. So I thought, why not? Let's use that technique and some scraps from my stash. So if you do have some scraps from your favorite design papers, I do encourage you to try that iris folding technique. Online you can find so many free templates. All you have to do is to find them, and print, and then use your favorite design papers to create stunning projects. And if you have created any project with iris folding technique, I would absolutely love to see it. So please leave the link in the comments down below. And here I thought like iris folding technique is like painting by number, but this time we actually use paper, which is super cool. I don't really see that many iris folding cards, but I do think they look stunning. And at the beginning you might think they really take so much time. But to be honest, in the end it doesn't. It took me about 15 minutes to put all those elements on a dress. So I was really surprised how quick it really comes together. If you do have your favorite iris folding shape, please let me know in the comments down below. So here I'm going to use that narrow strip, the blue one, and I'm going to put it in the middle, because that is number 15 on my template. And if you have leftover or excess of low tack tape, you can always remove it with scissors, so no one will ever see it. Now I'm going to use the same blue one on the sides here, because I try to follow that template and I really like it, and I really wanted to make even, especially with those flowers here. And when these elements will be ready, you can always cut the excess of your strips. And as you can see, we already have some dimension here. But I'm going to show you a trick how to put it on a cut and will look beautiful. So, as you can see, I'm just trying to put all the strips where the numbers go. If you haven't checked, our RT Create, Make and Share group on Facebook is for relatively thoughtful design papers. Please check the links in the description down below. And also I left the link to that beautiful collection on Relatively Thoughtful website, and My Dearest Jane collection. I think it is one of my favorites. I know I do say it every single time about Relatively Thoughtful design papers, but I really like the vintage vibes in this collection, and if you haven't seen it, check the shop. Also, in the description down below, I left the links to Relatively Thoughtful YouTube channel, Instagram, Craft World, and also Facebook page, so you can check all of them out. And please, if you check our RT Create, Make and Share group on Facebook, there are so many beautiful projects every single day. And if you do have any of Relatively Thoughtful design papers, please share your makes there, because the group is absolutely fabulous. As you can see, this card comes together very quickly. Altogether, it took me 38 minutes to create this card, so I think it was super quick. As you can see, it comes beautiful with all those colors. All you have to do is to look at your stash and choose the color palette that you like for your project. Here I decided to go with some warm colors, and in the end it's going to be, let's say, clean and simple, but I really like that design in the end. I might create very similar card with different color palette to see which one I prefer more. As you can see, using your bone folder really makes it easy when folding all those stripes. And again, use your low tack tape, and this way you're going to save so much time. Of course you can use liquid glue, but that will take very long time to set. However, with tape you do save time and it will look absolutely amazing. And it will be time nearly to complete this card, and at this point I thought I really like it and I really want to play with some papers even more. So I might find a different iris folding template online, because I really like it and it is so therapeutic. All you have to do is to decide what color palette you want. And when these elements will be ready, it will be time to get rid of the excess of the tape, especially on the edges. So this way your card will be professionally finished. As you can see, I still have some stripes left over that I can use for my future project. And here is the dress. What do you think about this? Do you like it? I really hope you do. And if you do have that cutting die from Kraft's Companion, please use it. It is absolutely worth the time and the effort is stunning. And I think this card could be actually used for brides as well. I think it is special not only for birthday, but so many other occasions. Now it will be time to put all those elements together, and I'm going to show you my trick how to do it. But first, let's adhere that Kraft element on our white front panel. I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, because I do have time to maneuver the elements. And now, because we do have so much dimension with that iris folding technique, I'm going to use double-sided foam adhesive. And this way, we're going to have even dimension everywhere. So this is my trick for you. Whenever you create iris folding technique or project, please use double-sided foam adhesive, especially on the edges. It is super quick, simple, but it really makes a difference. As you can see, I also have some space on the left and on the right, so I'm going to put some double-sided foam adhesive there as well. So everything is even. And actually, this card can go in a flat envelope, and that's what I really like about this iris folding technique. I think I said that so many times now. It is always a good idea to peel your backing with pokey tool. It will save you so much time. I'm going to put few drops of liquid glue on top because I really want that card to last forever. And this is a very big trick whenever you use any double-sided foam adhesive or pads, because that liquid glue will make sure that all the elements are adhered forever. So the card is nearly complete. All we have to do at the moment is a sentiment. So from Kraft's Companion, I chose Happy Birthday cutting die, and I use solid gold card from Kraft's Companion, but I'm going to cut it in half because I didn't want those words to be together. So this way I can put one on the left and one on the right hand side. To create the name of the recipient, I'm going to use Elegant Alphabet Tattered Lace cutting dies, and I use gold mirror card. It is time to put the elements on a card, and again, using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, it is so easy to assemble all those elements. So what do you think about this color palette? I usually go with inks and I distress all the edges, but today I decided let's keep it as elegant as I can. So I left so much white space. Please let me know in the comments if you like that or not. Whenever you create the name of the recipient, I do encourage you to start with the middle letter of your word first and then go left and right. This way, all the words and letters will be spaced evenly. So I do encourage you to use that technique. And whenever you have any excess of the glue, you can always put it on your hand. Now it is time to create the back panel for our card. So using my scoring board, I'm going to create a top flap. Super quick and simple. Now it is time to fold and burnish it and adhere it using my one and only liquid glue. You can also use red liner tape and that will be perfectly fine. So our card will be ready. If you don't want this card to rock, you can cut the very small portion of the back panel using your trimmer or guillotine, and this way this card will stand proudly on a flat surface. Now it is time to decorate it a little bit more. So from my stash I decided to use some pearls, and I think that really embellishes the card beautifully. So what do you think about this finished card? Do you like it? As you can see, there are plenty of pearls here, and I think they just work so well with the card. There is plenty of space to write your message inside. What do you think about this iris folding technique? Would you like to give it a go? I really hope you do. Here you can see my other videos using design of the dresses. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day and see you in my next video. Bye for now.